All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
I gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
Ain't that the truth? All is fair in love and war. So we are back, everybody, with some more LA Noire. A Marriage Made in Heaven. This is actually my second favorite case of Traffic. My first being the last case. I think it's the way this case played out is what stood out for me. I automatically kind of remember quite a few things just off the title alone. And I'm excited. Another case. Another bad guy to go bust. So let's head over there.
You're behind the wheel.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. And Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Brick Road. Anytime I hear of a Brick Road, it makes me think of that one thing from Fallout 4.
Phelps?
We'll have a word with the coroner first.
Poor guy didn't stand a chance.
Okay, or not.
I landed on his face and ended up here. Car must have struck him from behind.
We shall multitask, but let's examine the body, the cadaver. So I know I said I wasn't gonna use intuition points, more than one per case, but I contradicted myself last video. So moving forward, I'm gonna use as many as I think I have to
Patterson has life
get the job done, because there's plenty of them to go around, right? And after all, YOLO. But let's just take a moment to realize you would never, ever be doing this in modern times. You'd have gloves on. You wouldn't be mucking up the scene, as they would call it. But yeah, I don't think I'd even want to touch a dead body like this. Alright, so is there anything useful you could tell me, man?
We can notify next of kin.
This is probably Lester's ancestor right here. Alright, I think that's pretty much it. It's self-explanatory. Man got hit by a car, and here he is.
What have you got on the victim?
The mall reports he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Okay, so we got the coroner's report. Let's take a look at the tracks, how you ended up all the way over here.
Body traveled a good 20 feet. This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
I don't remember necessarily, but I think there might be. I think a DLC case is thrown throughout all four of the different deaths:
the driver
traffic,
managed to brake before
homicide, narcotics, and arson. I think. I'm not sure. I didn't really check. So, I mean, I'll tell you straight out because it'll probably be something I just don't know or remember.
Another day.
Just got a hat lying over here with no purpose. Ours is better anyway. Yeah, we can have a word with Shannon Perry.
She's all yours, Detective.
Miss Perry,
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Well, shit, that was a fast response, but, I mean, it's as straight a face as you can get.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Well, thanks to the powers of precognition bestowed upon us through, of course, this game, we can confirm that it was a dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first 3 letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were 2 voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Let me give it some more time. Up there it is. Yeah, I was like, I want to give it some more time. I want to see if her expression changes, and it did this time, so we're going to switch it up.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things are pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
The people arguing, they were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room. I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
Bullshit, dude.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
I don't know, man. With the way you got a smirk on your face, it's somehow preventing me from being good with you, bro. I'm gonna have to pull a doubt.
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy.
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Psych.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you gonna tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm gonna need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away.
They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
You mean a bitch slap? Alright, let's take a look at this newspaper. Ah, more Harlan Fontaine.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can, unfortunately, be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
That is grade A fuck shit right there that he's talking about, but there's a lot of people you'll see in this game who you may or may not have recognized. For me, playing this game through and playing it so many times, I learned the faces very... Oh wait, hold on.
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
See, now my first time through, that's why I stopped right there. But as I was saying, like, you'll recognize a lot of people he may have seen in other things, such as movies or TV shows. Courtney Sheldon, I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, but yeah, that knife, I missed it the first time through playing this game, and I remember, like, my third time through, I was like, I want to see if I can get the knife the first time through, because I don't remember it even popping up as an option for me to find it when you first go through this alley. But yeah, it's optional. You don't have to get it now. You can always come back or get it later. But yeah, it's actually nice to have it ahead of time.
How bad is it? Come on, you can tell me.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Alright, so there's multiple different ways we could go about approaching this. Probably just gonna go to the first place and then work our way down the line. I don't want to miss anything like I did last case. I missed going to one of those people. I mean, fortunately, it didn't fuck anything up, but still. Let's make sure we get to where we have to go. Okay. I didn't mean to drive, but you know what? Fuck it. It's good to test the photoreceptors.
So the wife was there when it happened, but then left the scene.
You're right. That's pretty unusual behavior.
She could be in shock. I saw some people do some strange things in the war after their buddies got hurt.
Maybe. Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the patrons, her old man was a piece of work.
You don't think...
Phelps, the guy was run over. So it worked out well for this broad. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch a break. Who knows?
I don't know, Bukowski, but we gonna find out. Ooh, I don't like that popping texture right there. I'm so used to having like a waypoint or something actually show up on the map, but like driving around like this aimlessly reminds me of like GTA 3. Just getting to the marker that you're trying to get to.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Man, everything that was just said is the same stuff I would have said, because that's some cold shit. She don't even give a fuck that her husband's dead. And Leroy Jenkins over here in the house. But I got some questions for both of you.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
Sure.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
Damn, this woman is an ice cube.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
So what?
Admit it. You were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
You know, I don't know if I should go with... Hold on, I want to take a look at the notebook real quick before we even try and accuse her. I could say that, because he didn't give a statement. I could say she's lying. I'm actually going to just use intuition real quick, because if her move's truth, then I'm going to assume... Oh, wait, can I ask the community? Yeah, see, I knew it.
You're being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
That's beautiful. I have all of the Rockstar community to turn to for help. But yeah, the only thing I could go with is the statement, because he's the one that said that nothing is really going good here.
You really don't have any idea, do you? You're making a royal fool of yourself here.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
God fucking damn it, I got it wrong. I can't stomach that. What could I have chosen otherwise? Like, I really have no idea. Ah, well. Let's go to the game well real quick, make this call.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks for your help.
I find it comical how these are just scattered all throughout LA. Alright. We go see the coroner real quick, and then...
You can drive. Fine. Where are we headed?
We'll go to Shelton's. Actually, yeah, because he said immediately, so let's go to the Central Morgue first.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness.
Yep,
Let's
I
bring
was
her
right.
in.
You just bypass all that shit by finding the knife first. Because, see, typically what would happen is we would have just talked to the coroner and we would have went back to the original scene and we would have found the knife. But since I found it prior, now we just get to go straight back to Lorna Patterson. Let's get it.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Do we know where we're going?
Spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear, telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up.
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
You
with it.
think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's
Lorna?
a crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake.
It's too late, Sabo.
You know, I don't even feel bad. He just did my work for me. You ain't getting in the way, bro. I could shoot him, but I want to get him.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot.
Hey man, this just proves one of those things that I was taught from a very young age. Vagina. I mean, I never said nothing like this on the channel before, but the punani is one of the most devilish things on the planet. Many of you doubters out there, now you know.
Come on, Flatfoot, let's negotiate.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Couldn't incapacitate him by shooting him in the
Put
leg,
your
but now I'm
weapons
gonna pop
down
him in
and
the
your
face.
Fucking asked for it.
No!
God damn it.
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
So, I give you a hit and run, You're bringing back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Five stars. 9 out of 10 correct. You know what? The captain could be happy. I'm kind of not. I feel like I failed this city. I'm struggling, guys. I don't know if you noticed that. I'm chasing that perfect case. I'm gonna get it at least once in this series. But yeah. So that's A Marriage Made in Heaven. I just like the way it all plays out. I like how there's another level underneath what you think there is. You know, nothing is true. Everything is permitted. That couldn't be more factual. So yeah, there it is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, we're grinding out this game, just focusing on this, because from what I'm understanding from talking to some of you guys are really enjoying the series. I'm pleased for that, I really am. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.